Can I ask your age and where you're from?
I am 23. I was born in Texas, but I'm currently in Mexico.
Cool. And I know you're active on MyFreeCams.
Mm,
Do you work any other sites?
no.
MyFreeCams is home?
Yes, I've
Cool.
tried other sites.
Hmm.
I've tried every single one, I think. I actually did a search and I tried every single one. Yeah, some of them may have better pays, other kind of audience. And first of all, I'm not slim, I'm chubby. So if I go like that to what is it, Life Jasmine, yeah, I'm not welcome there. And my friend comes, I feel so comfortable. And yeah, it
Hmm.
has its ups and downs. People also hate it. I sometimes hate it. Sometimes, then again, it also has really nice, awesome people. And yeah, so far it's been good. And
Awesome.
sometimes I get lucky and I get a really, really nice day.
That's always good. I was just looking at your MyFreeCams profile, and it looks like you put in 8 hours every day. Is that true?
I try. I put those hours only because it only lets me do like block
Oh,
hours.
I see. Okay.
But in reality, I log in the mornings. Well, I try. Whenever I'm actually working every freaking day, I
Yeah.
do log in the mornings around 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. Then I take a break, log in at 9 to 12, take a break, and then log in at um, 2 to 6, and then take a break, and then log in again 10 to 12.
Oh, wow. So
So,
that's a very full day.
yes, I mainly log in from 2 to 4 hours at a time,
Okay.
sometimes less, sometimes more. And it's just, I really don't have a schedule, a set schedule, it's just I'm all over the place because whatever works, because some days it's really good and some
Hmm.
days it's really bad. And because of the cam score, I try not to be on whenever it's really bad
Right.
because man, it hurts to get your cam score to go up. And I know some people are like, don't worry about the cam score and whatnot, but I worry because um, most of my income is from new people actually because the old people they just go and see other models or they come back later like every month or every 2 months or so
Hmm.
on. Or sometimes I don't see people for 6 months and it's like I need to have a traffic in my room. If I don't have traffic in my room, um, the higher your comp score, the better traffic. The lower it is, the less traffic you get. And so yeah, that's where I based my hours on the traffic I'm getting at the moment. If for an hour I don't get like new people, I just get off.
Is it safe to say camming is your main source of income then?
It is. It's. I have no other source of income.
Okay, okay. Um, so everybody wants to know, and I share my answer in my blog post, how much money do camgirls really make? Would you be comfortable answering that question for yourself?
Totally. It totally depends on how much work you put into it. Really, like you need to be smart about it. You need to be constant about it. I think that's my major flaw. I'm not constant, and every time I don't follow every day, I regret it. It's just that I don't know. It's so hard to be constant. So it's so great for the top models that are there every freaking day.
Oh, I know.
And even if like they have the worst personality to some people, or even if they're the nicest, it doesn't matter. It's just that they're on every single day.
Hmm.
Sometimes they pull out crazy hours, 8 hours a day, and that's just crazy every day and logging so many hours a day. It's like that's why they're on the top because they're constant about it. Like at that hour the model logs in,
Yeah.
and with me, I can't be that constant, and I try, but I need to try harder. So yeah, it really depends on how much work you put into it. Um, and that's my flaw. I don't put that much work into it, and I make around if I if I work what like let's say 2 or 3 hours a day, um, for 15 days every day, I end up making around the same as minimum wage part-time job, which is $400 to $500.
Okay.
That's so it's pretty much like a part-time minimum wage job
Hmm.
ish. That's how much I used to make on my uh, part-time old job. But if I put in like a lot of hours and I work like crazy, like actually getting every single day for a certain amount of hours every single day, I have done my best month 2000, no, my best payday, which is 15 days, was $2,000. And that month I pulled out around $4,000 that month. It was like the bestest, and which is crazy because
That's
I
awesome.
only I was only able to rank like around 1,500, I think,
Oh,
1,300.
wow.
So there's 1,300 models on top of me that are making way more than $4,000.
That's crazy.
I know and it's like it's amazing, but then again, you have to see that those models they don't have a break day. They don't get a break day. They have to log in every single day, and it's they have to stress it out so much. So it's like
Yeah.
it would be the same as working two jobs, and which we do input the same hours as working in two jobs. So
So how long have you been working in the adult industry?
since 2012,
Okay.
September 2012.
And how did that start for you?
Um, I I used to work as a cashier, checking the box, and I loved it actually. That's where I started gaining weight.
Oh, wow.
Uh, but then we had to move, and it was in Houston. And whenever we moved, there was just no chocolate box near, so I couldn't get another job as a cashier, and I got a job at this place packing up tortillas.
Okay.
And it's just that everyone there, it was like a factory thingy. Everyone there was like so short, and the equipment was made for short people. Like, had to bend down so much, and it's like my back hurts, and
Oh,
like
that's
I don't want
weird.
to do this. And then, well, my boyfriend, we were watching. We used to watch models actually before that, and I was just like, I don't want to go back to the factory, and like there was just no jobs here, and like the neighborhood that we moved into, yeah, it was not nice. We looked at other models, and wow, we saw that some of them were like not so different from me. So I was like, I'll do it. So I just straight up like quit my other job and straight up jumped into MFC like that, and without even like knowing if I was gonna be making any money or not, I made it my main income like right away.
Oh, awesome. When you say we, you're talking about like you and your boyfriend?
Oh yes,
Okay.
it was not his idea, but he's the one that introduced me to MFC.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how does he feel about the camming?
Yeah, like I said, yeah, he used to give me advice on what to do,
Oh,
and
good
and
boyfriend.
yeah, how to do the angles, like the angle, the lightning,
Right.
and everything. And he even recorded me doing my first sex video with another guy, and the blowjob video too, and a couple of my solo videos. We have not recorded any other sex videos, but if I do, he'll be the one. He'll be my camera guy.
Awesome. So we all come to camming from different places in our lives and different like sets of values, etc. How would you describe your background and personality and how those led to you working as a cam girl?
Such an elaborated question.
I know.
Okay. I have always been kind of like crazy-ish, like coming to something else that people are not expecting. I think I'm like just crazy, like well, not crazy, crazy. I just like doing things different.
What do you remember about your very first day on cam?
The first thing that comes into my mind that day is that somebody wanted to chop my head off or something like
What?
that. Yeah, this guy came in and that was because it scared me. That was like I had nice people, and it's just that that comment was the one that popped out the most because it was so scary. It was the first day on camp, first day of me banning someone from my room because
Oh God.
he was describing how he would take some giant scissors and cut my head off or something like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I was like, where do you ban people? And I was all freaking out, like,
Oh,
where do you ban people? And like, yeah, so that's the first thing that comes in my mind whenever I get asked on my first date. And,
yeah. That would. That's surprising that that didn't scare you off.
it's just I can deal with trolls. I can deal
Mhm.
with threats and all of that because before doing MFC, I used to be on this website, social website, and yeah, people always be coming to me and saying shit, and I just ignore it and ban them, block
Yeah.
them, whatever. It's so easy to be on the internet and like people mess around with you. You just block them. Like I don't get butthurt over anything. I know how to deal with those issues. And the most they can do, what if they come to my house? Just not gonna open the door. I really don't open the door to anyone, so and I don't ever get out of my house.
Okay.
So shouldn't be an issue.
That's good. During the last, like, I guess 4 years that you've been camming, um, what's another story of maybe a memorable session or something funny that happened that you'd like to share? Anything?
One time I fell off my chair while trying to be sexy. I was with my legs up on the desk and doing my thing. And I just kind of like pushed a little bit harder and I
Oh
went
no.
with my legs up.
Oh, that's terrible.
I was doing a private. The
Oh.
guy, he finished himself off as he was laughing his ass off.
Oh, that's hilarious. Thank you for
Oh
sharing
my
that.
god. That, yeah.
Oh God.
And I don't even remember because I was so embarrassed. And so that was the last time I had ever done that with my chair.
Probably buy a new chair.
Oh yeah, yeah. That it's just um. What else? This 1 month, dude, I got a 7,000 token tip, and like 2 or 3 days later, I got a 10,000 token tip. That was freaking amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling.
Uh-huh.
So that leads me to my next question. What do you love about webcam modeling?
Those days.
Those days, yeah. Anything else you can think of?
Um,
That's like a
well,
pro.
sometimes I get really perverted, and sometimes I'll do a show like a really low countdown show because I'm aroused during camming, and I this is something that I found out. I like it whenever guys watch me. I really, really, really like it, especially, and it's crazy because as I'm doing my little show over here, the room count just keeps getting higher and higher and higher, and it's like when it goes over 100, it's like, like oh my god, why? I don't know why the fuck that works every freaking time. It's just crazy.
Awesome. And what do you hate about webcam modeling?
I think every single model hates is quiet rooms and just people not tipping at all. Whenever that happens, it's like, so it should help me not feel pretty. It's like, what's wrong with me? You look at the mirror, it's like, am I that ugly that I don't get anyone to watch me? And like, why is nobody complimenting me? And like, oh, it's just like, yeah, it hurts our vanity whenever there's no people around to watch us. Yeah, I think those days are the worst. Well, okay, we have those days, but then again, it sucks even more whenever it's 2 or 3 days in a row that you get like that. That you get
True,
like,
true.
yeah, the third day, it's like, here for 15 minutes, I don't see anyone logging in, and nobody tipping or anything. 30 minutes, I'm already about to cry. 1 hour, I have to get off and go cuddle with my pets because it's like, why nobody loves me?
Oh, I know
And
the
it's
feeling.
so emotional. It's so freaking emotional. It just hurts you. And it's like,
Mhm.
I have to pull myself together. It's like, it's just, it's like, you know, it's like you have to remind yourself. You constantly have to remind yourself, you're beautiful. It doesn't matter if there's no people in there. You know, guys that freaking love you so much. And whenever they will come by and spoil the hell out of you. And it's just that, it's just not your day. Just have to remind myself that there's going to be better days, and that's what keeps me going, and reminding myself, constantly reminding myself that there will be always better days, and there are.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
I think that's what's mainly keeping me in MFC, those awesome days.
Awesome. So we already touched on this a little bit, but I have a question. How does being a webcam model factor into your everyday life and relationships with family and friends?
Well, to begin with, I have never, uh, I'm a people's person, as in, like, I can talk to strangers, I have amazing conversations with strangers,
Hmm.
but I'm not really the kind of person to hang out with people.
Okay.
Just like, yeah, it's like through my high school year, I only had one friend. I had a little couple other friends, but I never hang out with anyone. Like after school, that's it. School was over, and I didn't hang out with anyone. And so I really didn't have friends.
Okay.
Like in real life, but like in gaming, I used to have my guild on World of Warcraft,
Oh.
and I kept it even though I was camming. I kept it going, and that was cool. And then stopped playing World of Warcraft. Then didn't have any friends because I have no more World of Warcraft. And now I started playing Overwatch. I just made a group of friends there. But like I don't, I don't like combining my personal life, which is just in gaming, with my camming life. Some guys want to game with me, but I don't want to because the guys I play with, they don't know I can or I do perverted things on the internet.
Okay.
I would like to keep it that way. And I know some guys are really, really cool that I meet on MFC, they want to game with me. But it's
Hmm.
like, no, because mainly gaming is whenever I spend time with my boyfriend. And yeah, my boyfriend already lets me masturbate on camp for all the strangers. He wants to keep gaming safer for just us and whatever friends we make together.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's
And
your personal time.
yeah, and now about family.
Hmm.
Well, I kept it secret from my family for like the longest time, but then some cousin found pictures of me somewhere, and then they were like, "Ooh, she does this," and I was like, before they told my mom, I was like, "Mom, I do this," and she's like, "Oh, really? Do you move your booty and like this and that?" And like, oh my, because I've always had a big ass, and I always like did the wiggle thing.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom asked me if I do that. Like, yeah, and like no, it's just now I'm really open about it with my family, and I don't really go into details with them, but they have an idea,
Hmm.
and yeah, if they ever ask, actually my sister asked, and she just turned 18. She's maybe I think she's old Pam, but I I kind of want to that she joins it because I think she would do much better than me. But then again, I'm like, no, because she's my little sister.
Yeah.
But no, if she does it, we don't live together, so don't worry, no incest stuff's gonna happen. If she does it, I'll tell her what to do and whatnot, and I have to forget that she's no longer 10.
Yeah. Your family seems pretty accepting then of what you do.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's awesome. I know a lot of people are afraid of what their parents would say or that kind of thing.
No, it's because my mom is really open-minded, and I
Hmm.
could have told her. It's just that I just didn't want to tell
Yeah.
her that about it before because I always thought I'm gonna be out, and I'm actually already planning how to get out. And like I've got my place now, and I want to do my little business over here, and backup just in case I don't know MFC just stops working for me or MFC decides to completely shut down.
Okay, so you've got an exit plan
Well, not yet. Time.
then? You're working on it?
Yes.
Okay. How has being a webcam model changed you, if at all?
Um, well, not really. I moved out of my house when I was 18, and I've been living with myself. And I've been learning how to pay bills, electricity, water. Yeah, just wow, the bills are fucking crazy. I don't know how adults do that. Oh, now I am here doing it. Just accepting to be an adult. That's crazy, man.
I know.
Mhm.
So it's
It's,
given you some freedom.
so yeah, MFC is the one that's been helping me to do my adult stuff and
Okay.
keeping me aboard. So, but MFC has not changed me. Um, I have always been the way I am, and I will. If anything, what has changed me, so I cannot even say that I'm more open to stuff because I have always been open to stuff, to trying new stuff. So no, MFC has not changed me.
And what's the one most important piece of advice you would give to someone considering becoming a webcam model?
Make sure you have good lighting and time to actually do it and be constant about it. Otherwise, you'll be struggling at the end of the pay period. And 4 years after that, I haven't learned that myself, but you should learn.
It's a tough one to learn.
Yeah.
I think we all struggle with that a little bit. I know I do.
Uh, and whenever it comes to like the 12, 13, 14, and 15, I don't sleep for those 4 days.
Okay. Is there anything about your camming experience we haven't covered that you'd like to share? Or anything else?
Oh, something that I did change me.
Oh?
Freaking anal.
Oh, tell me.
I didn't want to do anal. It was just like, ew. But then like, this one guy came and took me 3,000 tokens to make a video with a bigger butt plug.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it took me like 2 months to get that thing in there. And it's like, I, I, I went into climax so fast.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've been doing a couple of videos ever since, and I plan on making more. And it's freaking amazing. Whoever says they hate anal, oh, they don't like anals because they have not done it right. For reals, man. And about, that too, cleaning yourself really well after or before shows. That's something. I'm always cleaning. Fucking detergent. Good thing it's not that expensive over here in Mexico. And so yeah, I think that's it. Keeping yourself clean, and I've learned to keep myself extra clean because even though I'm not really doing like sexual stuff with people, like it's just crazy because like sometimes I do things on the floor and like, or especially because I have so many pets, cat hair gets on my dildos. I have to be washing them constantly. And even if I have them in a little stand, I have them in the little box, and it just gets there. So just gotta make sure to keep yourself clean, keep your toys clean, and everything. But I think that's something I've learned too, being more hygienic about that stuff.
Oh, that's definitely good advice. So those are all my questions. So thank you very much for participating again. We'll be linking people to your Twitter account. I believe that's at MyVioletWinter.
Hi.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome. Okay, thank you very much for your time, and sorry.
Yeah, no. Enjoy the rest of your day, Violet.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.